This video is an exercise 9e question 12. So we are given the perimeter of triangle ABC, which is 15 centimeters, and also AB 7 centimeters, angle BAC is 60 degrees. We want to find the length of AC, BC, and the area of the triangle. Okay, so let us start with a simple sketch of the triangle. And this is an interesting question because not all the time we're given the side lengths or just typical information directly. So the first thing is just labeling this triangle, and let's say we have A, B, C, and we know that AB is 7 centimeters, which is here. Then BAC is 60 degrees, so we have 60 degrees here. Right. So now it's up to us to label and just solve the rest of the question. Because the goal is to find both AC and BC, and then at the end we can have the area. Obviously, if you know AC, then we can find the area. So another important information is the fact that the perimeter is equal to 15 centimeters. Now, let's say the length of BC is X, and then if we want to write the length of AC in terms of X, then that's going to be 15 minus 7 minus X, right? Because remember that 7 plus X plus this side length is going to be 15. Now we are just sort of rearranging this and saying that the perimeter minus 7 minus X gives us AC, which is equal to 8 minus X. So therefore here is just 8 minus X centimeters. Now that we have everything in terms of X, we can simply use the cosine rule to find the value of X, and then we can then find the area at the end. So for the cosine rule, we always start with this opposite side to the known angle, and in this case we have x squared is equal to 8 minus x squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 7 times 8 minus x cos 60. Right, so we have now x squared is equal to, so now we just expand the bracket, 64 minus 2x minus 16x plus 49, and then here, so we have minus 2 times 7, which is cos 60 is equal to a half, so the cos 60 part and 2, they just cancel out, and then we have minus 7 times 8, which is minus 56, and minus 7 times minus x, which is plus 7x. Right, so we just rearrange this. We have x squared, and on the I made a mistake here. I just realized that when I was expanding this bracket, just out of habit, I wrote a minus 2x, but essentially we get plus x squared, so I forgot to expand this x part, and that means we have some cancellations because this x squared cancels out with this x squared, which is good. So now we are just left with minus 16x and 7x plus 7x. So therefore we get minus 9x, and then moving that to left we get 9x. Then we have 64 minus 56, which is 8, positive 8, and then 8 plus 49 is simply 57. Therefore x is equal to 57 over 9. Now that we have x, then the rest of the question is very simple, because essentially BC is equal to x, which is 57 over 9 centimeters. Then AC is equal to 8 minus 57 over 9 centimeters, which is equal to 5 over 3. And finally, for the area, we use the formula half AB, or actually we can just say, in this case, half times C times B, basically. C times B, sine 60. So half times 7 times 5 over 3 times sine 60, and the answer is equal to 5.05 centimeters squared to 3 significant figures.